everyone, hello, happy Easter to everyone. Today is a Sunday and the holiday is not the reason to skip or miss our weekly live stream. So first of all, I want to say thank you to everyone who's following us. Today we celebrate 6,000 followers on the YouTube and we almost have 50,000 followers on the TikTok. Thank you very much for everyone who's following us, and almost 9,000 followers on our Telegram channel. So thank you very much. Thank you for your trust. Thank you for your interest. And of course, thank you for your support. You can find all links in description or in bio on TikTok. Those of you who's watching us on the TikTok, I'm sorry, the picture somehow turned wider again. I don't know what's happening with that, but still, all of you could go visit link in bio, find our YouTube channel, and you're gonna see the really good picture with really good sound, and of course you're gonna see the chart. So please guys, drop a little bit plus signs in the comments so as we'll see and understand that everything is good with the sound, with the quality of video. You see me, you hear me, and of course I'm gonna really appreciate if you're gonna press like button. You know how sensitive I am when you not pressing the like button. You know how sensitive I am when you not giving me some kind of support, not showing me your love. I'm doing this for you, or I can go back to the private group and do this for the people, as we're trying to do way more live streams for them. So on the last week we dropped live stream about altcoins. We give new price entry point. We give new limit orders for people who's willing to do investments. And today, as always, I see all your plus signs. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I see that everything is fine. Everything is good. So it means that I can switch to our chart, and we're going to talk about this in a minute. So you know that we're trying to discuss weekly Bitcoin, altcoins, basically top 5 altcoins, and especially we love to discuss the stock market. We love to discuss like the favorite stocks of people. A few days ago I met a guy. He was like doing his kind of daily job, and he said like, I'm doing trading every day. So shout out to you. Hello, I hope you're watching this video. If not today, maybe later. But he was telling me like, what do you do right now? I was like, I'm like looking at the chart. I'm doing daily trading. I'm doing investments. And he said, I'm trading the penny stocks. I was like, okay, penny stocks. I heard about them in the Wolf of Wall Street. If he been doing great results with his trading of penny stocks, he will never do his job, what he were doing. Because I don't think that it's something embarrassing, but still it's like not the best service in the world that you want to do for people. So he asked me like, what system are you using? What helps you to understand how the price will move? What helps you to understand and open your trades? Either you shorting, long, do you trade options? Do you like, what do you do on the market? And I was like, we have a system which helps us to know when the price will turn around. We have a system which helps us to understand when we need to open our trades, when we need to close our trades. But basically it's nothing if you don't have strategy. It's nothing if you don't have the risk management and you don't have like the proper understanding of the market, because too many people doing stupid mistakes. And if we're gonna go back on the previous live stream when my assistant, he's not with us today because it's holiday for most of Ukrainian people and almost for everybody in the world, but still. So he showed me the coin, mantra coin, like it's dropping. I was like, hey guys, the system shows that we're gonna drop till 16th of April. But I'm gonna show you how to open position with the proper risk management. And if it's gonna go terribly wrong, you still can hold this position. And I opened the long position on the ohm from something like $2, something like that, 1.7, 1.8. I need to take a look at this position. But that was something really stupid from my side. But I was like, okay, I need to show people, I need to prove people how it works. The position goes plus 60% like immediately, then it drops till the end of the live stream on 1000% minus. And I was like, okay, I'm minus $500 right now, but I was explaining to people what's gonna happen if you have proper risk management. I show people where the price will be. I showed that we're gonna go from 60 till 30 cents for that assets, and I'm gonna scale this position something like on 0.21, something like that. You can go and watch this video. So sometimes I'm doing things that I'm not that I don't want to do. Sorry for my English. Today is how to do that so the TikTok wouldn't ban me. I'm only human. Yeah, Italian wine is the best. So I was showing people what's gonna happen if you made mistake. What's gonna happen if you know what to do. And I'm still holding this stupid position. That was like something, why I opened that position to prove somebody like the system works. But I'm gonna hold this position as long as I need to scale it on 0.21 and then to exit it on the $1 or 60 cents or 80 cents, something like that. That's how I work. I can make mistakes. And too many people, they are playing. I hope that TikTok wouldn't ban me for that. So I hope that TikTok wouldn't ban me for that. But too many people on the market, they are playing the Russian roulette. But they putting 5 ammo bullets in the gun. So the chance to is 83%. But if they're gonna put 1 bullet, the chance will be only 16, 17% to lose. So think about it. Think about it. What most of the people doing on the market, and why are they losing their money? Because they are gambling. So let's go to the chart and let's talk about that. So this is the chart of our trading filter, which helps us to find the best entry points, etc. And the yellow line on that chart shows like my expectation from the previous week. So if we're gonna talk about my expectation, here is the same. I'm still expecting that the yellow line on the 2 weekly time frame will go a little bit lower than turn around. So it means that we're gonna have huge movement up. Either it's gonna be the fast impulse or it's gonna be the slowly few months movement. But when I'm gonna exit the market, when it's gonna be the alt season for us, when the yellow line, that yellow line will reach that zone and starts turning around. Why we saw everything in December? Because that line was turning around. The same with the weekly time frame. Look, when I'm moving my cursor here, you see the same line on that or all other screens. So while I'm putting my line cursor here, you see how it's measuring with the 2 weeks time frame. So here we sell everything that was deeper than that channel line, we are buying. And right now I'm on a 50% of my deposit in altcoins, and that's something like what I'm expecting from the price on the weekly time frame. So in my opinion, we're gonna turn around and then we're gonna go up again. So it means that we are waiting for one more dip. That's how it was from the previous week. So my expectation was that we're gonna go higher, we're gonna turn around. We start turning around a little bit earlier here, but still, that's the expectation on the daily time frame. And when the daily time frame will reach the middle of the chart, it means that the weekly time frame will turn around. So that's still my expectation that the price will go down. And in my opinion, that bottom on the daily time frame, when we're gonna turn around, the same as it was here, the same as it was something like, where is that? Oh yeah, here, here, and here. Two turning around points. The same will show me that we are reaching the bottom of our movement. But guys, I want to show you one thing. That was 10th of March. You all knew what the price was on the 10th of March. And that was on the 28th of February. You all been prepared for those dates, 28th of February and 10th of March. You all been prepared for that. After that, the price did the movement up, down, up again. And I just want you to understand what I'm trying to say. We have not huge movement in a meaning of measurement, like 1 inch movement, 2 centimeters movement, something like that. And it gives us the drop of the price from $88,000 to $74,000. But then from $74,000 till $86,000, we made whole channel movement of the yellow line back. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, that probably if we're gonna see the red cross somewhere here on the daily time frame or on the 12-hour time frame, that movement down could be huge. But still, that's just my expectations. That's how I read the chart. 12-hour, that was expectation, and we see that the price doing exactly what we were expecting from it. So it means that probably in the next couple of days, the price will go lower, something like that. Then the price will go higher, something like that, lower, higher, and we're gonna go down. That's my expectation. That's only expectation of some crazy guy who's you calling. How to read messages from people who's texting me like in German, in Spanish, in whatever other language. Like, guys, I can talk in Ukrainian. Я можу з легкістю говорити українською, і ви взагалі нічого не зрозумієте. But I'm choosing to speak English, like the language that everyone understands in the world. So please, like when you're texting me something in your language, you're expecting me to put these words in the translator. I'm not gonna do this. I'm respect myself and my time too much. So that was the expectation on the 6-hour time frame. Going down, going up. I'm gonna delete that, and I'm not gonna put any expectation right now. I'm not gonna put on the lower time frames, but we're gonna watch how the price gonna move in the future. And with the future, we will get the help of our, I'm trying to look, should I move somewhere or not? I think it's fine. So with the future, the forecast model helps us to understand what's going to happen with the price. So mostly we not talking about the 2 weeks and weekly time frame, especially on the other assets like altcoins, because most of the altcoins, excluding the XRP, Litecoin, Ethereum, they are too young for our system. But if we're talking about the Bitcoin shows us what's going to happen with the 2 weekly time frame. So please, I want you to remember those dates. September, end of September, but I'm gonna leave that kind of time zone. In my opinion, the bull run for Bitcoin will be ended either in July, and you're gonna understand me why I'm like talking about the July, or it will be ended in November. So it's the huge amount of time. July, August, September, October, November, 5 months of waiting, and you like, hey, I want like more accurate dates. I need your like, tell me until when I'm gonna hold my assets. Should I? Like too many questions from you to my DMs, and okay, I'm good with that. Thank you for that. But still, too many people are stuck in the market without any knowledge, without any understanding, like what I should do with my assets, with my holdings, with my investments. I just wanna fix profit. But most of people who are in losses right now, they dream to fix zero losses, zero profit. Like, I'm gonna sell everything that I bought on $109,000 and I'm gonna quit the market and I'm gonna like just fuck off the market. I never come back here, because you wouldn't expecting that. But if you follow us for the last 6-8 months, you've been prepared for that. And that's the first huge red sign which showing us when on the 2 weeks time frame, our trading model will be here, something like December or something like October, November, maybe September. You need to sell your assets because the price will go lower. The same we see on the weekly time frame. It shows us the end of July or maybe the beginning of September. So it means that the price will go lower. And that's way than enough information if we're talking about like forecast. Then we're going on the daily time frame, and the daily time frame, that's on some assets. When you're doing backtest of the system, you realize that the best accuracy you're achieving on the weekly time frame, on the 4-hour time frame, on the 1-hour time frame. Right now, I have a huge question for myself. Either it's gonna be the last dip at the beginning of May, or we're gonna have one more dip at the end of June. So guys, that's just something that I'm expecting, because if we're gonna go on the 4-hour time frame, and you know, like I'm basically trying to trade only 4-hour time frame and invest only by 4-hour time frame, and all the dates that I'm trying to give you, it's like it's been there on the 4-hour time frame chart. But we have one thing that shows us that the 9th of May, that's gonna be the top on the daily time frame. Before that, we have the same bottom on the 4-hour and the daily time frame, which shows us like the 10th of March. That's gonna be the like definitely buy all in point. But here we have the bottom on the 4-hour time frame and the top on the daily time frame. That's something that I need to think about it. That's something that I like, okay, what shall I do next? So I need to use some kind of critical thinking to understand what should I do at the beginning of May. Should I buy as the 4-hour time frame shows me, or should I sell? And in my opinion, if we're gonna go back again and again on the daily time frame, that peak which shows us here will work only in 2 cases. If that yellow line will be at the top here, if it's gonna do something here like that, or if we're gonna be here and then we're gonna do something like that, so that from the bottom to the top, or we're gonna turn around and be at the top. Here and here, we need to find the date when the price and our line will be in that zone. So that's why I'm leaving those 2 zones, because I'm still trusting the 4-hour time frame. I'm still trading the 4-hour time frame, and that's fine with me to stick to the plan which I have. Right now I'm probably holding 14 or 16 short positions and only 2 long positions. So that's the time where I need to think about it, closing my long positions, which I'm gonna open. We're gonna go lower on the 4-hour time frame, and you will understand when. So that's the time when the daily time frame line will be at the bottom, at the top, will be at the top. Then we have 12-hour time frame. Who cares about 12-hour time frame? Let's just stick to the plan, and it shows us different dates, but we have, sorry for that, we have exactly the same date, and I'm gonna delete that line. All I'm gonna leave is all I'm gonna leave that line, which are the end of June, and that line, which shows us the end of June. So guys, just think about it, just like put in your notes that if we're gonna see exactly the same dates on the 4-hour time frame, that the end of June will be bottom. So it means that we're gonna have the beginning of May and the end of June, 2 more bottoms. It doesn't mean that you need to panic. It doesn't mean that you need to sell everything. It's only mean that you need to be prepared for that. So let's put some notes on the chart. And let's leave it here. That's the first nodes that we have right now. So the 12-hour and daily time frame are showing us exactly the same things. The weekly and 2 weekly time frame shows us, like you see, if we're gonna go, give me a second please, if we're gonna go on the 2 weekly time frame, here it is. It shows us like here on the 2 weekly time frame, where is the bottom? Like how could I understand what's from that line? For example, I'm gonna put the green line. What gonna be exactly the bottom? Because every movement, every candle here is 2. Every candle here is Jenner. How funny you are. Candle Jenner. I'm gonna punch myself in the face later. So every line here, every candle here is the 2 weeks of time. So if you understand what I was telling to you by looking at that chart, all we need to wait, all we need to wait while that yellow line will be here. So we need to sell here, here, here. And exactly the same with the bottom. We need to wait while it's gonna turn around like that. So that yellow line will help us to understand where is the bottom here. But still, guys, if I'm gonna leave that line here, it shows us the end of the June. Then that line here, it's still like, okay, we have one more bounce back, so we just need to buy more. That's not financial advice, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing every day, every week, every month. So we are leaving the end of June, and then we are skipping 6-hour time frame. Who cares about them? But 6-hour time frame here showing us the 6th of May. I want to see Cinco de Mayo. Let's put it like a little bit left. Cinco de Mayo. Sí. Allá arriba, allá arriba. Por chi seret, por chi seret. I love Bamba. Yeah. That's not kind of trader that you want to see in your life, but why not? Why not? And now we're gonna go to the most important time frame for me, the 4-hour time frame. And for that, I'm gonna switch to our chart, and we're gonna try to discuss what's gonna happen with the price of the Bitcoin and probably all crypto markets. And after that, we're gonna come back on the Bitcoin dominance, which gonna affect and which gonna say to us when exactly we're gonna see the alt season. Because I'm expecting it. I'm here, I'm waiting for that. So, first thing first, we see that our yellow line shows that the price should go lower till 24th of April. One of our followers sent me the news, like there's gonna be the round table in White House about the crypto. Like they're gonna talk about the crypto on 25th of April. So it means that here's gonna be the good news. Like, hey guys, we decide to. Who cares what they gonna make, what they gonna choose, what they're gonna decide? Like, I don't give a fuck about that. All I care about is like, how can I make money before it's gonna happen? I'm not trading the news, I'm trading the chart. So we see that the price should go lower from here till here. And right now from 19, if you go on the previous live stream and take a look at the previous live stream where I give you the same notes, where is our notes here? You're gonna see how we made the same notes and how the price moves through the whole week. And one more thing, if this video not gonna reach 1000 likes until the next Sunday I'm gonna be, like from Tuesday, I'm gonna be in the New York. So if that video wouldn't reach 1000 likes, I'm not gonna even think about it to do one more live stream next Sunday. So it means that we're gonna skip 1 week and you're gonna be like, oh my God, where is the light? Oh, where should I go? Oh, okay, I'm gonna follow this guy on the Twitter. Oh, he's telling that the prices are going right. Oh, thank God. So guys, everything in your hands. Let me just go and see how many likes you gave me. 178, are you kidding me? Even if it's like the holiday, even if you are tired. 178, maybe someone of you paying for the likes. Maybe someone of you like, oh my God, I still have 2 more likes. I can give Andrew one like. No. Just fucking press this button, that's it. So, price going down, then we see that the price are going up. And here's where the most interesting thing is gonna happen. I don't know, should I translate this for the guy from the Italy who's stealing our thoughts, who's stealing our chart analysis, who's stealing our forecast, but my Italian friend. Cazzo. Putana. TikTok gonna ban me. I think that TikTok knows every words in Italian language. So who cares? I hope you are feeling yourself good when you're making money from our information. I hope that all your testiculars, they will finally drop from your body because probably they stick in your torso. You know, like when you're buying the puppy and his balls are not moving lower. Okay, let's go further. So we have that movement down, that movement up. Here we're gonna have the huge manipulation. I'm gonna explain you why we think about that. So here we're gonna have the good news. Let's do that. Good news from White House crypto round table. It's gonna happen here. So it means that the price going up. Here we're gonna have we're gonna change the color of the line so you will understand. So here we're gonna have Сонь, bad через I чи через A? Bad news. Did I write like the bad? Соня! Погані новини через I чи через A пишеться? Bad news. Bad like bad? Yeah, like bad. Okay, thank you. It's not embarrassing. I have money to pay people. They're gonna write everything for me. Who cares? Через I це ліжко, да? Okay. B-E-D, it's the bed. Like, I'm lying in the bed. And bad news for those who cannot, like, in the bed. I hope you understand me. So here we're gonna have bad news, probably from China. That's my opinion. Then we're gonna have, so it means that the price will go lower. So here the price will go lower. Lower, and who cares what's gonna happen next? In my opinion, they gonna drop any news here which gonna be good news. So I'm gonna delete that, and that's gonna show us that 24, 25 we have a good news. I'm gonna put it on the 25th of April just because we have some kind of meeting in the White House. Then we have bad news on 27 and 29. So what can I do to clear this chart, my friends? To clear this chart, because I hope that everyone understands what the green means, what the red means. So we have bad news twice. I'm gonna leave that line here only just because I'm telling you the forecast from here till here is gonna be changed. Oh my god. Okay, so the forecast, probably it could be something like that, or it could be something like that. It's still few weeks after today. So I'm gonna leave that lines which gonna say that here is the good news. And why I'm telling you that the huge manipulation will start from today and it's gonna last until the end of the month. So everything that's gonna happen here in that probably week, in the next 10 or 11 days, everything will be with the huge volatility for crypto market. Only just because we're gonna go on the Bitcoin volatility index, it shows us that the volatility will start to go up from today till the end of April. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to say like, hey guys, that's the worst thing that's gonna happen. But just take a look what was the same with the 7th of April. Take a look what was on the 10-11 of March. That's the same peak. The same peak which was here. So we're gonna have 2 more huge volatility dates. And those dates are showing for us that something terrible gonna happen from the 30th of April till the 7th of May. So if we're gonna go back to our notes, how to do that? Where is my notes? Okay. Huge volatility on BTC 30 April and 7 May, but it's gonna on BTC from 20 of April. High will be on 30 of April and 7 of May. So it means, my friends, that from today till 1st of May, till 30 of April, like who cares, plus minus 1 day, just start to, like, realize that I'm not trying to be the clock. I'm not trying to be the airplane schedule. Сонь, правильно? I need schedule. Schedule, yeah, like, yeah. Basically, like literally, yeah. Oh my God, like, wow. I'm not trying to be the prophet. For me, it's waiting enough to give you the months, but we're trying to give you the date. Like, that's fucking insane what we are trying to do for you. Because most of people who's texting me in the DMs, they are fucking stupid as fuck. Like, they are telling to us to buy this asset and we are buying these assets. Why are you buying this? For what price? When you're gonna sell it? To whom you're gonna sell it? To people who like, oh, I forgot to watch this video on the TikTok. I see this only today and I'm gonna buy it the same. Oh, the price go lower. To whom you're gonna sell your assets which you bought in November and December? And we are trying to give you way more information. Like literally sometimes we're giving that exactly the time, not the date. And only for the people who's like, I'm not gonna go in the high school. They cannot give me anything. Like the guys who's following this huge black guy from Miami, like who's running. The guys who's like, I'm gonna be the same like him. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna put my face in the water. Like those guys. This dude doing great. He's like, I truly believe that he's gonna be in the Forbes because he's gonna do million of dollars from those who's like, he run like Jellenwagen. So those people who's doing that stupid things and texting me like, hey, you missed the date. Guys, even the ladies period sometimes are late. And we're talking about the market. We're talking about the biggest Ponzi scheme in the world. But you can make money or you can save your money from that. So that's my opinion, that the volatility will start from today and the volatility will go up. It means that all movement which we're gonna see here, my friends, here will be huge. We need to add something like the divergence on our chart, and probably it will help us to understand what's gonna happen with the price. Because, for example, why I opened 16 or 13 short position? Because some of them been closed. I showed it to my followers a few days ago on the meme, on the... I don't remember all these coins. We're posting everything in the Telegram. That guy gave us the huge movement from here. You see, when you're receiving that kind of signal, the red cross, we have a movement. But people expecting too much from that movement. You receive the movement on almost 2%. And that's fine with me to catch that movement, on the altcoins, etc., whatever. And it shows me that the volatility will only start to grow. So if we have that the price of the Bitcoin are going down till 24th and the Bitcoin volatility are going up till 24th, you see here. So low BTC. It means that from here till here the price will drop, but it's not gonna be the biggest drop in the world. From here till 27, let's do like that. BTC high. It means that from here till here the volatility will be bigger. So in my opinion, the movement up will be bigger than the movement down. My friend called me. I will call him back. Because volatility are bigger. And then we have that few days. Inside of that, they're gonna probably drop the price lower, higher. They're gonna took all the liquidity. They're gonna trigger all stop losses or liquidation price because people like, oh, he said that the price will go there. Then I'm gonna put all my money. Hey, darling, did you remember the password of our savings account? Yes. Please put everything in the short position. Yes, my eyes are tired to be like that, and people are living like that all the time. They just don't give a fuck. They just like, oh, they said on the news, they said that say that. Like the people who bought when the Trump post the on 7 or 8 or whatever April, he post like, this is the best time for buying, but he's not gonna post. Never. He never gonna post, this is the best time for selling. He will never do that because all American investors, they think about like in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. But those who's using the leverage, they think about next 2 weeks, next 2 hours. And the Trump will never say like, hey guys, in my opinion, this is the best time for selling because we have few more bottoms. No, probably, maybe he's gonna tell to people like again and again, here, here, or here, this is the best time to buy one more time. But again and again, he never gonna tell you when is the best time for selling. So it means that people gonna be stuck with all these assets. And if you're gonna go back on, probably on 3 or 4 months of our live streams, you're gonna find that kind of my opinion. They're gonna put the price higher, they're gonna put price way higher, then they're gonna drop price on the 40% and they're gonna say to people like, this is the really good discount. Then they're gonna put price higher again. People will feel greedy, people will feel FOMO, and they're gonna buy more and more. And that's the time when we're gonna sell, because we buy in the bottom and we're not greedy. We do not believe that the Bitcoin will cost $1 million. If you are the person who believes that the Bitcoin will cost $1 million, that's fine with me. Then hold it until $1 million. Just don't waste your time watching the guy who's telling you about some kind of like movement inside the months. Don't waste your time. How old are you right now? 30 years old, 25 years old, 46 years old? Wait for 20 years and the price will be $1 million. Just relax, you're doing great. Don't forget to stake your coins to receive any kind of profit from that. But if you, the person who's like, oh, I truly believe that the price will hit $1 million in the next 2 years, or those of you who's like only just not good sound. Those of you who truly believe that, oh, the price will be $250,000 in 2025 because the Trump here, I have a bad news for you. You probably bought something when the price was higher than $100,000 and you don't have money right now to average your price, to scale your position. You just expecting for something, then you have time for your investment, then you have time to watch our previous lives. That's fucking not the Black Mirror. That's not the new series of the White Lotus or whatever, Sex and the City, who cares, other shows. But that's something that could save your money in the future. Who cares? You bought Bitcoin for 100,000 and you truly believe that you're gonna sell it X10 profit for 1 million, then just let it be there. We're gonna tell you the other dates, the other price. And we definitely gonna tell you when we are selling. Like it was in March 2024, like it was in December 2024. Like every month we're giving people the dates. So please respect that. I'm gonna go back on the YouTube, and if I'm not gonna see the amount of like equal the amount of viewers, I'm gonna end this live stream on the Bitcoin dominance, and I'm gonna be good with that. And the next week will be the same, probably from the mobile phone for Telegram followers. Because I'm trying my best, not just to give you some kind of chart, not just to give you the limit orders, the take profit, the stop losses, to educate you, to open, even if you are Chinese, we're trying to open your eyes as wide as is possible to show you like, hey, those who's watching the Wolf of Wall Street, who? You fucking owl? Yeah, be the fucking owl. Like, turn your head. The market is like not something that you see there, green and red things. Just turn around, take a look, understand why it's happening. So I'm gonna go on the 271,324. So we need 50 more likes. I'm giving you 5 minutes while I'm trying to finish the Bitcoin. Guys, 5 minutes, and that's good for me. Like, a lot of people tell me, why are you doing 2 hours live streams? Because I know that I have what to say, I have what to show, I have what to analyze. And if people do not respect me, I'm good with that. I wouldn't respect anyone. Anyone. So, the biggest volatility, oh, bad news, and we're gonna put, what the fuck is happening? Bigger, like that, way bigger volatility, and the last biggest volatility. So in my opinion, here is going to be the biggest volatility. Why we know that? Because of here. Oh, we have one more date, so that's going to be the, because the last week showed me, like, we've been talking to people about the short position. We've been telling people like, hey guys, the price will drop to like lower than $74,000, lower than $75,000. I was expecting $72,000, and people like, yeah, Messiah is here. He will walk us through the desert for 40 years or whatever. People trust Moses. He put them from slavery to the desert, and he was using the GPS navigation for 40 years. People trust him. And he was like, yeah, we need to stay here. Oh, like, how the fuck is possible to walk around the desert for 40 years? I don't understand that, but people were expecting price way lower, and they didn't fix the price. People were expecting, as I was expecting, the price will go lower till the 12th, 13th, or 14th of April. But it doesn't change that from, let's go back here, from 14 where is the 14? Here. The price moves up. Yes, I know, I was expecting that that's gonna be the bottom. That's gonna be the bottom, but when you using that system, which shows you that we are expecting the bottom will be somewhere here. Let me go back. I will try to show you that. So let's go back somewhere here. We have that bottom here, yeah? We have that bottom here. So it means that from here till here, we're probably gonna go lower. Then we are living our best life, and we are watching only that dude. So it means that the price going lower, and it means that here, my friends, you're selling. You're selling here. And then you're waiting while the price will do exactly the same things. Oh, sorry, you are buying here, you're sell, buy. That's the reason why you need to use the system which shows you sell, buy, sell, buy. Then the price doing something like that. Sell, buy. Exactly the same all the time. All the time. Do that every time. Here, the top, the bottom. You see that movement? Top, bottom. Then sell here. The top, the bottom. Then the top, the bottom. Use that system. Unfortunately, I cannot do live stream like for whole years. Like you see that on my back. I cannot do this for you. Like, why should I? For people who cannot give me likes? For people who cannot press like the easiest button. Like just... Why should I? So my expectation was that the price will be the bottom of the price will be on the 14, but my expectation doesn't hold or include. And this is the best time for buy GGT. Unfortunately, the manipulation was inside one more manipulation. I'm still holding, guys, I'm still holding. I will show you right now. Give me a second, please. I'm still holding, how to show that, this position from $88,000. From $88,000. I'm still holding that. Even if I said to people, hey guys, there is huge opportunity that here on the 27th or 30th of April, we could see the price on $89,000, like $88,300. $91,000, because like, you know, most of our followers, they like kids. Please don't play with the fire. Oh, okay. But I wasn't playing with the fire, I was playing with the lighter. Who? You fucking owl? Maybe I need to stop drinking. Maybe. But no offense, guys. I'm good with my mistakes. I'm not promoting any kind of like, hey, you should buy that coin or whatever. I'm just telling people what I'm doing and what I'm gonna do next. So I'm expecting the price lower, higher, lower, higher. Here, I'm not gonna try to trade this volatility. I'm just gonna stick to the plan. I'm just gonna stick to the plan of that movement down. That's what I want to see. That's what's really interesting for me. From here till here, yes, of course, we're gonna maybe, if I'm gonna be in front of the chart, if I'm gonna be like in the mood, but probably from 20 something like that, for that time, I'm gonna be in New York. I'm gonna be the New York. I love the city. I need some kind of vacation and I need to spend some time with my family. I'm gonna meet my brother. I'm gonna meet few of our followers or few of the guys who's using our system. I'm gonna meet with them there. I'm gonna walk around the city with the sign and I'm gonna tell people about those dates, 3rd and 7th of May. For me, that's gonna be huge. And I know what I'm doing. The only thing that I'm asking from you is like the likes. So let's make conclusion. I'm expecting that the price will go lower till 24th or 25th of April. From that date, the volatility will be higher. So it means that the good news will be dropped in the media, and probably somebody gonna say something or gonna post something that gonna put price of the Bitcoin and all crypto market higher until 27 or 30 of April. So, my friends, it will be good to say that 27, 30 April, price will go down. 3rd, 8 May, bottom. That's my opinion. I'm not trying to change it. I'm not trying to like said that I didn't say that. I'm still holding Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin. I don't know about Ripple. Maybe I need to open the Ripple in short, but I'm still holding those assets. And the only thing that's showing me that the peak of the price until the end of the April will be $91,000, but I'm expecting something like $88,000, 300. I will put it here. And maybe here we're gonna see something like 91,500. That's my opinion. So the price going down, up, volatility, manipulation, everyone, we're going to the moon. Yes, thank you, Mr. Donald Trump. Yes, of course, the tariffs. My Nike now will cost $500 like Balenciaga or whatever other shoes. Just clap your hands. Everything is good, everything is fine, you know better. Like, I don't really understand those who's like texting, hey, you don't know nothing, you always wrong, you always doing that kind of shit. I'm good with that. But I'm not doing anything in my life except like watching the chart. And people appreciate that, people respect that. And thanks to everyone who's giving me that kind of fuel to my brains, to my heart, to my soul. Like, they want to know more. Equal for me, we're gonna press the like button. That's it. Then, guys, my friends, something huge, something terrible gonna happen here and here. I don't wanna think about it, what's gonna happen there. I'm not in the mood right now. That's not something that bothering me because, you know, when you understand, for example, I'm gonna show you from the previous week. When you understand and when you're giving people that kind of that kind of information that from here the dollar should go up, but please remember everything that you need to use is that filter. So it means that if that filter will be at the bottom, so from 23rd and exactly the same, like 23rd, 24th, 25th, the dollar will go up. So when that filter will turn around, the dollar will go up. In my opinion, that they gonna make a deal, they gonna make a call, they gonna like talk about something. The dollar will be higher like it was when the Donald Trump wins. Where is that? Somewhere here. Yeah. From here till here. Then he started to put all economic in the bottom. Why? Because need to like the Feds lower the rates, and he took one more loan and reinvest this money in some kind of like crypto assets or whatever other assets to pay the United States loan. But it's so interesting that the United States took the loan from Feds who's working for United States, but that's some kind of like separate organization which are not in control of United States. Doesn't sound a little bit like stupid or ridiculous for you? Like they made the separate system which can print the money, the United States currency. So United States cannot print the dollars. The Feds could print the dollars. And United States should raise the debt limit to took more money from Feds for lower APR to pay the Feds the previous debts. But still, we have those dates for the dollar, which shows us like the 7th of April, the dollar will be higher. 7th of May, sorry for that. And it means that for the cryptocurrency market, the risky assets, they're gonna be lower. So that's one more confirmation for me. And if we're talking about the S&P 500, it shows that the price of all crypto market will be higher. Will be higher at the beginning of May. The Nasdaq showing us, where is that? Here we have a few more, but still it's basically the same. That's my expectation. We go to that zone, you see, like, first of all, I'm a little bit tired. I'm really tired. I'm wasting too much energy on everything like that. And I'm not gonna take a look on all these assets. I don't wanna do this right now, today, maybe next week. It's waiting enough to take a look at the Bitcoin. And I truly believe that people not gonna text me after that live stream, hey, can you take a look at my assets? I can, but I won't. I'm still expecting that the price will go lower to $67,000, $69,000. That's my expectation. Yes, if we're gonna take a look at the chart right now one more time, we need to break through $82,000 to go lower. Then we have, like a lot of people love to use that, support from 77 till 79, something like that. So it means that the price could stop here, then we're gonna go up again. But in my opinion, my friends, that we could be somewhere here till 24th. Then we're gonna go up, down, up. Then the next down will be here, here, here. That's my opinion. I'm gonna leave that mark. You know, I'm leaving that kind of marks. That's something that I'm like thinking what's gonna happen. I never draw any line except I'm on the live stream and we watching every week how it works. You can go and see how I'm like my expectation, my vision of the market works through the weeks. So the volatility, yeah, it will go up. The same with the dominance of the Bitcoin. I'm not expecting that anything will change. I'm still waiting that moment here, 65, 67% of dominance. Then the price should go lower. By the way, I don't love to watch the 4-hour time frame on the dominance. I'm looking at the daily time frame. So this is my expectation, and that's something that I'm waiting. So if we're talking about the alt season, either it's gonna be June, August, October. That's my opinion, my friends. June, the end of the August, the beginning of September, or the middle, the end of October. That's something that we should expect. But the chart, but the cycle, the market, everything changed. It's not the same as it was before, my friends. There is no fucking 4-year cycle. There is 4 years halving cycle. But there is no cycle like the price going up for 2 years, then we are in the crypto winter for 1.5 years, and then a few months of alt season, like whatever. No, it's not working like that. The same with your muscles. If you go into the gym, for the first few months, your muscles will be hurting, your muscles will be growing, your body will feel itself like it's hurt, it's hard. And I'm not gonna do this one more time. But in a few months, your body will feel like the same. Hey, dude, we need to change something. And when you're changing the exercise or the days or the, I don't know, reps or weight or whatever, that's when the results appears one more time and you see that like you are growing. The same with the market. The muscles are the people. The gym is the government. The government doing the same things to make you tired or to make you feel yourself better. So it means, in my opinion, like the market working, the government are working, but the muscles are doing, oh, today we're gonna run 20 minutes on the running board. Oh, today we're gonna like do the chest or the abs. And then everything are changing. Today we're gonna fucking kick you in the face because you didn't saw the sign which says like today the Mayweather or whatever whom other champion will punch you in the face for 20 minutes. Today we're gonna do something like you didn't expect that. That's in my opinion how the market works. They giving people some kind of freedom, they giving people some kind of confidence, like, oh, now I get it. Now I understand how it works. And that's the only time when the market will fuck you up. When you feel yourself confident, when you think that you realize how the market works. So my last time I was yes, okay. The trains, the cars, the fist, I don't know what's happening in all these cartoons, like the dynamite blowing and it's destroying everything that you were expecting. I hope you understand me. I want to say sorry if something like not in the way you were expect that, but that's in the way how I was expecting that. So what do we see here? Yeah, the price moved back here. That's exactly the same. The CME futures, I'm expecting that the price will go lower from here. But one more thing, my friends. Let's go back to the, yeah, on the 4-hour time frame, we have the same things, but future chart doesn't have one more bottom. So if we're watching or analyzing the future CME futures chart of the Bitcoin, it shows that the price will go higher till exactly the same, till the end of April, and then we're gonna drop. So for me, it means that the price will be somewhere here. And from here, we're gonna drop. Maybe even 67, 65, 57, 59, like, we'll see. USDT dominance, my friends. If the USDT dominance are high, it means that the crypto market are low. So it's not easy for me to make my own decision. Okay, we have 5th, 7th. The only thing that's interesting for me is that line on the 7th, 8th of May, which shows me like the price of the USDT dominance will be on the top. So it means that the crypto market will be on the bottom. But still, we can take a look at every previous dates, every previous high and low. I think this is the worst live stream for the last couple of months. The total, you see that bottom on 7, exactly the same things. The total 2, exactly the same things, 6, 7. The total 3, exactly the same, 6, 7, something like that, something here. The other have two bottom on 27 and 8 of May, but I'm gonna leave my opinion that from 3rd till 8th, that's gonna be the best buying dates for crypto market, for crypto assets. So how to say that? First week of May will be the best buying points, buying dates, the best price for whole crypto market. That's it. Solana. I'm expecting that Solana will drop. Oh, by the way, from the previous week, my friends. Oh, it means that I have the open position on 141. It means that I have that open position on the Bybit cryptocurrency exchange. So that's my expectations, that the price will go lower until the end of April and one more time, the 7th of May. Just something that we see on the chart. By the way, I love it. I love it. Ethereum. I'm not gonna change anything. I'm still in the short position on the Ethereum. I'm good with that. The previous entry points was $1,397 for Ethereum, and we took that liquidity. And right now, in my opinion, we're gonna go back to that zone, and then we're gonna drop my expectation for Ethereum. Yeah, unfortunately, lower than $1,000. That's fine with me. That's good with me. We're gonna leave one more line here. Let's do like that point. So it means that I'm gonna put a lot of money here. In what dates? Oh, by the way, can I delete that marks? Can I delete them? Yes, thank you very much. So it means that the 26th, 27th of April and 6th of May, that's not financial advice. That's what we see. That's what we're gonna do. You do what you wanna do. The XRP, basically almost the same things. The end of April and the beginning of May, 8th of May. So almost all the market are showing for us that the beginning of May from 3rd till 8th will be the best buying points for crypto. But it's probably gonna be the high peak of stock market. Where is the stock market? So you see that the peak, correction, one more peak, correction, one more peak. But we're gonna go on the daily time frame, my friends. My friends, right now, in my opinion, on the daily time frame, if we're not gonna look at that, just forget about that. I was telling to you 2 weeks ago that the next week, 2 weeks ago, I was telling the next week from Monday will be the best buying points for the market. Don't just skip that moment. Skip that. That's fine. You don't have this system. You don't have that information, but the price will go up till July. And then from October, if you're going to do that, take a look at this. July, October, weekly time frame shows us that here is it. Here it is. Then we have one more drop, and only in 2026, that's when the Warren Buffett will buy. And you're gonna see that Warren Buffett bought, probably he's gonna buy, then sell, buy. But if you're doing the investments, this is not financial advice. When I'm gonna invest? Here and here. Yes, because why shouldn't I? Bitcoin, 2027, my friend, 2027. The end of 2026, the beginning of 2027, and then the end of 2027. So the best thing that's interesting for me is buy here, sell here. Buy here, sell then. From where short, long, short, long, short, long. It's easy. It's way more easier than you think. But I'm doing this on the 4-hour time frame. And right now I'm holding too many short positions. Ton, I love Ton. I'm investing in Ton. I was doing like the greatest 2 trades on the previous week on the Ton. I was telling to the private group, like, hey guys, I bought, I sold, I bought, I sold. So where is our, where is that? Where is that? Why they're doing to me? Where is my notes? Guys, I don't know where is the notes. Please, mister. Okay, maybe then there's not gonna be notes for today. I cannot see notes. Let's do weekly time frame. Where is the notes? Here it is. Okay. Okay. That's my opinion. That's something that's probably gonna happen with the market. That's probably something that's gonna happen with the stock market. I wish I could answer your questions. I wish I could give you more information. I wish that like something more happened, but I think that's enough until the next week. I can repeat it to you, everything that I said. I'm expecting that the price of the crypto market will go to the huge volatility. But first of all, we're gonna go lower until 24th, plus minus 1 day of April. Then we're gonna go up 28 plus minus 1 day. But from 27 till 30, there's gonna be the huge volatility. They're gonna took all liquidity from the short and from the long positions. So please, if you understand that the volatility will be huge, then either just skip, stay away from those dates, or don't break the risk management rules. Try to understand how it works. Yes, I'm always dropping the P&Ls from my trades, from other people's trades, and I'm really grateful for people who's like sending us the P&Ls while they are using our system, while they're like, yeah, thank you, I made profit, I did that. But right now you have the vision of what's gonna happen with the market in the next couple of days, and we're talking about 10 days. So the volatility are going up from today until the end of the month. Then we're gonna go one more time with the volatility higher until the 3rd of May. So it means that from the end of April till the first week of May, there's gonna be the huge volatility of the market. And if our prediction model, our forecast shows that from the 30th of April, the price are going lower till 3rd, then till 6, 7, 8, because 6, 7, 8 of May, I'm sorry for that. 6, 7, 8 of May will be the bottom for crypto market. When you need to close your position, when the yellow line are turning around. When you need to open your position, when the yellow line are turning around from the top or from the bottom. Easy. I know that's easy for me. But if you don't understand what you are doing, don't put all your money in the position. If you want to put all your money in the position, then open spot trading position. I know that the leverage is like, it smells, it sounds, it feels, it's like it's the perfect thing. When people thinking that they're gonna be rich. But it's not easiest thing for your deposit if you breaking the rules, if you do not respect the market, if you don't know what you are doing. Think about it. I could show you how we send in the limit orders for Ukrainians. I could show you how we send in the position for Ukrainians, but they've been following us for 10 years, almost 10 years. In May will be the 10th year. They already understand how we trade, how we opening our position, how we closing our position. They spend with that face, with that voice, too many hours because they want to understand how we can be more profitable. And it doesn't mean that I'm not seeing the red P&Ls, that I'm like all my trades are 100% profitable. No, I'm trying not to fix losses, but sometimes I see that when you close in your position by market, will Ethereum go up above 4,000? Oh yeah, one day, but it's hard to say. We're definitely gonna see Ethereum higher on summer, but I'm expecting one more dip. In my opinion, I've been talking about that for the last week. We're gonna see, probably they're gonna tell us in October, November, December 2025 that the reason of the huge market crash is Ethereum or MicroStrategy. I don't think that the BlackRock will be the reason of any crash, but MicroStrategy and Vitaly Buterin Ethereum Foundation, yeah, that's gonna be the huge problem for all investors. But one more thing, there is the ETF on the Ethereum, there is ETF on the Bitcoin and other assets, and too many people are investing their money in the ETF of Ethereum. So the only reason why I think about the Ethereum, just because not so many people investing their money in the Ethereum. Let me show you one thing on the chart. Give me a second, please. So, okay. If we're gonna go on the weekly time frame, my friends, of the Ethereum, that's not financial advice. That's probably something that I'm gonna do. You see that we are going lower with the Ethereum until beginning of summer. So on the weekly time frame, my friends, and on the monthly time frame, Ethereum looks like a shit coin. Unfortunately, the Ethereum looks, and I'm gonna show you, that's the limit orders which are gave, okay, I need to do that again, which are gave to people in the private group. That's where I'm gonna buy Ethereum. And for those who's watching me on the TikTok, I will tell you, $1,285, $1,150, $880 for Ethereum. Sounds crazy, yeah? But what are you gonna say if I'm gonna tell you that the price will definitely, like I'm telling you, in 2026, the price will be lower than $600 but higher than $100. Bad, yeah? Sounds really bad. So that's how our prediction models see the price movement. And for those of you who's following us for half year, for 1 year or whatever, I don't have any reason to do not trust this system. Because this is the fucking mathematical calculation. I know that it's will be easier for you to trust me if I'm gonna wear some kind of like Gandalf clothing or the wizard clothing or some kind of tarot magic, some, I don't know, like the crystal ball enterprise, or I'm gonna be this bold guy who's like, the god tell me in my dreams that the price of the Bitcoin and Ethereum will fall. No, this guy was like, you know, the main thing, and this is the stupidest thing. I hope that you all understand about whom I'm talking right now. So how all this news works? They putting some kind of unbelievable things, thoughts in your head with the help of the movies, with the help of the news, with the help of some kind of like, I don't know. That's what's happening outside of your apartment. And this guy who became viral, this bold guy who was like, the God spoke to me and he said that the Trump will be shot in the ear. Okay, I'm wearing the crest. I'm celebrating Easter. The God told you that the Trump will be shot in ear, yeah? Okay. And then God told him that the biggest city in the United States will be on fire. Okay, what's next? He told him something else. And then the God told him that the fucking Ripple will go to $100. Like, really? So it's easy for government to put city in the fire. Like, for example, on the podcast of Joe Rogan, he was talking about the fire with the firefighter who said, all we need is the good, huge wind, which are happening every year in California. Santa Ana winds. Like fucking every year, the same thing. And this city gonna burn till the ground. It's easy to make that happen. Then it's easy to make happen that the Trump was shot in the ear. All we need to do is to put the professional, like the Olympic game champion sniper, in the perfect position, on the perfect angle, and say to Trump through the microphone, don't move. He needs to recalculate the wind. Every professional sniper can do this. He needs to recalculate the speed, the distance. And then, when we see there is the TV series which called, you remember this movie with Bradley Cooper when he took the pills from the guy, he took them and his brain starts to work like I remember how it calls in Russian and Ukrainian, but I don't remember how it calls in the English. So, Limitless. Yes, thank you very much. Limitless. So, there is the TV series, Limitless 2, where Bradley Cooper was shot in the ear while he was trying to become the president or whatever whom he was trying. I didn't watch that, but I think this is the really great movie. The idea of the movie is really great. So, for example, if from the next week I'm gonna add a little bit spicy magic in the editing of the video, I'm gonna take our indicator from the chart and I'm gonna use only so Did God just say to me that the price will be there? Or I'm gonna like Alachamora, Invardium Leviosa, the Germiona things. In the meaning of time, people are gonna trust me, and people are gonna be, oh my God, this is our prophet. And then I'm gonna put people whatever I want to put them. So that's why I'm not holding Ripple. Yeah, we need to see that asset on $2.5, $3, maybe something like that. But $100, not in the life of my grandparents. By the way, my grandparents are already dead. Yeah. Maybe my parents will ever see XRP for $10. Maybe. I need to open the chart. Give me a second, please. I will tell you. I will try to tell you. Give me a second. You don't need this chart. I'm just gonna take a look at this one by myself. So the XRP. Uh, 2028. Yeah, I have a bad news for you. Probably till October we're gonna drop way lower, something like $1 for XRP. In December we're gonna bounce back to 2 point something like that. But then, my friends, in 2028, I hope my parents will be still alive. Yeah, maybe 2028, something like that. Unfortunately, my friend, that's not financial advice. I'm not trying to scare you. I really don't give a fuck about your XRP holdings, about your XRP investments. But if I were you, I will try to sell XRP something like in the June, something like in the June. So if the next live streams will be something like that, ooh, hello, my friends. And it's easy to do on the TikTok. I will show you right now. Ooh, my friends, something terrible gonna happen with the Ripple or Ethereum. You gotta be kidding me. There is like basically literally effects inside of, I can do something like that. Oh my God, magician. Oh, you need to see that. It's fucking insane. Go to TikTok right now. You gotta be kidding me. And you're gonna trust that. That's why I'm telling to my partners, hey guys, we need to stop doing this for the public. I'm gonna... Okay, thank you very much. 373 likes. Fair enough, fair enough. I feel myself satisfied. I'm telling you, like, thank you. But it's not gonna change anything about the next week because I'm gonna be in the New York and I'm probably not gonna take the laptop with me. So it means that either I'm gonna do the live stream inside of Telegram or I'm gonna do the live stream on the TikTok. So you need to like go and follow everything there, just to keep in touch with us. Guys, I'm not perfect person. Maybe I even terrible or the worst person in the world. Who knows? I don't care about who I am, how cool I am, because I don't have confirmation about my worst sides. But I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to talk to people who are richer than me, who are clever than me, who are better than me in anything. But I'm not trying to be the same as you. I'm not trying to be the same as anybody else. Why should I? They all has their own problem. For example, I don't need to be the man like you, or I don't need the woman like you. Some men are more powerful, more strong, higher than me, I don't know, richer than me, smarter than me, but some of them has tiny cucumber, you know. Some of them has, I don't know, the best car in the world, but they don't have love. Some of them has the perfect business or the huge amount of followers, but they don't have parents. I'm not trying to be like you. I'm just showing to you that you could be better in the fitness, in the health, in the mindset, at your job, on your business, in your investments, in trading. I'm not trying to be the guy who's doing the perfect content with all this hype and fancy things. I'm just living my life and showing it to people, especially for those who don't have even 1/10 part of my life. I was there. I was the same like you. And you could do way more better than I'm doing. Because if you're gonna do the same things that you are doing, you're not gonna waste your time to showing it to people. You're just gonna do the same thing, so you're gonna achieve the results. Maybe that's something that I love to do, to show people, to explain people, to motivate people, to like teach people, to educate people. I love to do that. But also I love when people appreciate and respect me. I'm like the musician, I'm like the guy who's acting in the theater or whatever. I love when people show me their love. The easiest way is the follow, repost, comment, like, subscribe, whatever. I'm telling you, thank you very much. I'm saying like happy Easter to everyone. I don't think that God will save you here in that world. I don't think that God will help you here in this world. We all truly believe that there is something like afterlife or whatever. By the way, the great music, Anima, I love you. But I truly believe that we can build and make our life better than it was before. Last week, last month, last years, last 10 years. We can really build our life and make it better than our parents. I'm not trying to put you in this state. Stop talking to anyone from your past. Build your new future. Become the influencer. Start doing all these fancy things like drinking water when you wake up. No, who cares? Just try something else. If you're not happy with your life, if you're not happy where you are right now, then it means that you need to change it. If you are not changing it, it means that you are accepting it. Like, I don't like my life, but it's okay, I'm gonna leave it. A few days ago, my friend texted me like, I think he's younger than me. I'm 35 years old. He's something like 33 probably. He's texted me. I start to think about what my life will be when I'm gonna be old. I told him like, I'm not thinking about that because I don't really sure that I can live until 40. Guys, take a look what's happening outside this country, outside this building, outside, I don't know, your apartment. Just take a look what's happening in your Instagram, in the YouTube, and the news. We are destroying this planet. We are destroying our lives. So why the hell you still not trying to live better life? What are you waiting for? The new president? The new year? I'm gonna go to the gym when I'm gonna buy myself the new sneakers. I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. We always trying to explain ourselves, trying to like, oh, I don't have time for that. Oh, it's easier for you to say you have a huge deposit, you can like respect the risk management or whatever. Guys, if I wouldn't waste every day 5-6 hours answering your questions, which I ask you not to text me. I will do way more live streams like that. I will try to educate you. I will try to show you like, hey guys, maybe I don't have $10 million, but I have on the few $1,000,000 more than you have. And no matter where I was born, where I did that, what I'm doing in my life, I'm still profitable. And when you're doing 30, 50, $100,000 per month, you can do whatever you want in your life. Just believe me. But my friends, I know that it's gonna sound ridiculous. $100,000 per month, that's fucking nothing. That's nothing. All you can do is go and took the loan on the Lamborghini. All you can do is took the loan and get yourself the nicer but not the best house. You can't fulfill all your dreams with $100,000 because you need to do this for a few years to get what you want. When you're gonna earn your first $1 million, that's gonna be the best and the worst day in your life, because first of all, the best day you're gonna feel that, wow, I can do that. I have $1 million. Hey, do you remember me? Yeah, I was sitting in front of you in the class. Yeah, so fuck you. I'm a millionaire right now and you didn't trust in me. And that was your mom. Why not? But also it's gonna be the worst day in your life because you're gonna understand $1 million wouldn't give you anything that you dream of. It will give you average apartment or average house. It will give you, yes, better car like Mercedes-Benz S-Class, or maybe you're gonna put a little bit more and you're gonna get yourself like used Bentley, used Range Rover, I'm sorry, not Range Rover, Rolls-Royce. You're gonna get used Lamborghini or whatever else before $300,000. So you're gonna spend $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 on the real estate, on one unit. Either it's gonna be apartment or it's gonna be the house. You're gonna spend from $100,000 till $300,000 on the car, and you're gonna live for yourself 30-20%. And from now, you're gonna understand that the money disappear. Okay, you're gonna spend $10,000 per month on the food, on vacation or whatever. You know how much it costs to go on the Maldives? From $15,000 to $25,000 per 10 days. But sometimes people spending the same amount of money for one dinner. Okay, you're gonna took the business class flights, or you even gonna pay for the private jet. We're going to Paris, my friends, come on, let's go. Yes, maillot chandon and black caviar for everyone, okay. You're gonna invite some fancy artist on your birthday party. But if you cannot repeat and cannot earn the same amount of money one more time, that's gonna be some kind of, so you were lucky, yeah, you didn't earn, you get $1 million, but then you lose it. People are thinking like, hey, just show me your fancy watch, just show me your fancy that. And what's it's gonna change in your life? If you're gonna prove to someone that I can go to the boutique or to the dealership or to whatever other country and buy myself what? The main reason in my life, the main thing in my life, do I need that? Do I want that? Would I be happy if I do what people expecting from me? I'm good to have my money in my bank account. I'm good to have my bags in the crypto, in the other assets or whatever. I still has this opportunity to do whatever I want with that money. Either I'm gonna have problems, either I'm gonna have like, I don't know, like deportation, cancer, whatever, God please, no. But this is the life. If they're gonna drop the nuclear bomb or whatever, we all gonna have opportunities, but different. Think about that. I'm telling you, thank you. I'm telling you, all going down. Let me see that. If it's going down, then I'm really happy with that because I'm in the short positions. not all, not everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have few positions which are in losses right now. Not good. Not good. But let's see what's gonna happen at the beginning of May. For me, this is something that will be interested. Okay guys, thank you very much. Appreciate your support, appreciate your love. All links in bio, all links in description. If you want to get access to our algorithm, just write me a DM message. Don't ask me to analyze your assets. You can get access to the algorithm and you can analyze it by yourself. It will show you the best dates and the best time for buying and selling your assets. Also, you will get access to the private group, which will give you more additional information. Thank you very much. See you next week if we're gonna reach 1,000 likes.